So then with Far Beyond the Stars, it was so funny because you know, I was thrilled to be doing it, but because I was at the same time a producer on Sliders, I had to give off the script writing part of it to Hans Beimler.
I always wondered why you did that, yes.
Well, what Ira said, because Ira told, Hans called to say that they were going to do the script, and I really wanted to write that script, and Ira said to me, if you quit your job on Sliders, I will let you write this script. And I actually thought about it. But I was writing 2 Sliders episodes back to back, and they were reliant on me. They needed me to do that, and I just could not leave them in the lurch. And
how much of a storyline did you give them for Far Beyond the Stars?
I outlined the whole thing. I'll show you that outline sometime. It was it was the basics of what was shot. It was very
so
close.
Ira just filled in the blanks. Forgive me, Ira, but basically you gave them the outline and they fleshed out the characters.
Well, also another inspiration of that episode was Harlan Ellison did a cassette tape talking about writing in the 50s, and he mentioned that they would do the artwork first, and then you would try and pitch a story to the artwork for the cover, and that gave me that idea of the cover that would be DS9.
Right.
And so again, it was basically just but that whole thing of the different characters were the different characters that that were the DS9 characters. The main character was the captain of the ship, and he's a science fiction writer, all that stuff. And that by day he's working with the white writers, and he's writing under a white pseudonym, but at night he's with his friends in Harlem. I mean, basically, when I pitched the story to Hans Beimler, and then a year later he called me because it had taken that long to convince Ira to buy it. And I said, great timing, because by then I was on Sliders. And the only time I could even meet with the writing staff to hash out the story for DS9 was we had a lunch date. I drove over the hill to Nicodell's, and I sat down with the entire writing staff. So it was Ron Moore, you know, all those guys, Ira, Hans Beimler, everybody around a table, and we beat out that story just in a lunch, in an hour. And it was just, and I knew it was going to be a classic episode. I knew it was going to be phenomenal.
It is.